Hey everybody, Dark Young Link here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we did the first dungeon of the Dark World, which I think, if I remember correctly, is called the Palace of Darkness, but I don't remember. We also have a huge abundance of rupees, so that's pretty cool. I only noticed because that guy dropped like 20 rupees and I could not actually pick it up. So the game is now throwing even stronger enemies at us, because I don't remember that guy being there. And him on contact took 3 hearts, so that just shows you how terrible the Dark World is. And, but that's beside the point, because today we're going to, well, I would say we're gonna go to Dungeon 2, but honestly, there's some things I want to do before I go to the next dungeon. If I can figure out how to get out of here, that'd be nice too. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. Actually, I probably could have just went to the light world and, just went through normally, but that's fine too. Nope, game overing's fine too, because one thing I didn't show is... well, never mind. So we're back on the pyramid, which kind of hinders us, I guess, in a way. Not really. Whatever. I'm gonna run away from them. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but we're gonna do some other things before we move on. So instead of actually going down there, we're gonna go up here. And, yeah, I can lift that. And if we use the Mirror of... I almost said Mirror of Twilight, but it's not the Mirror of Twilight, it's just a mirror. We'll go into here real quick. It's just a shop. Nothing all too interesting in there, but if we use the magic mirror and we go to the light world, there's a witch here. The smell of rotten fruit. If you give me that mushroom, I'll finish my brew. So, she took the mushroom. Red is the medicine of life, green is the medicine of magic, and blue renews both life and magic. Here, taste a sample of red potion. So that's an automatic full heal. That's great. If we leave the screen, like the actual screen, and come back though, and we talk to the witch again, I think... no. Oh, right. I'm dumb. We gotta use the mushroom like an item. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. So, now we go off screen. Come back. And we'll talk to Syrup, the witch, again. Oh, never mind. So I think... well, okay, that doesn't say her name is Syrup, but I'm pretty sure that's her name. That's her name in like every other Zelda game. Anyway, then we get this. The magic powder. What does it do, you ask? Well, it does lots of things. For example, see this guy? Well, he's now never mind. I was gonna say he's now vulnerable to our sword attacks, but he still kind of hit us. Anyway, so here's the river. We haven't been over this way yet, and I don't remember if this is where I want to go or not. And if you see rocks like these, you can actually break them with your Pegasus boots. So that's going to be important, I believe. Speaking of important, this was not. But I think... let's see. I actually probably should have bought some of that red potion, honestly. Yeah, this is something we gotta do in the Dark World. I'll still keep going, though, because if I remember correctly, I still think there's something here for us. As long as we don't fall in the water. Right, we gotta go over here. And if we bomb the water, I think? Maybe I'm also thinking Dark World. Unless I gotta do it on that. Yeah, I'm thinking Dark World. Okay. So, never mind me, I'm just crazy. Unless it's up here. Ah! Oh, jumping in the water actually doesn't hurt you. That's actually fantastic. Man, I really hope this is something, because I feel really bad for wasting all this time coming up here for absolutely nothing. But I feel like that's what's gonna happen. And these Zoras, which are, yeah, they're like Rivizoras or something. I can't remember. They have like a really weird backstory, because there's Zoras in other games, but they're not evil. But in Zelda 1 through like, well, all the other ones really, like Zelda 1 to this one, and I think in A Link to the Past, or whatever, I think they're evil, but then like, at Ocarina of Time, they're not evil. It's just weird. Wahaha! What do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I just dropped by. Great, whenever you want to see my fishy face, you're welcome here. Wahaha, goodbye. That's nice. Let's go back. Whoops. Okay, I thought that was like a rhetorical question. So, I want the flippers. Wahaha! But I don't just give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. Yeah, why not? Oh, I forgot to read the dialogue. Which links lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You'll never know where you'll surface. So, we also got some other ability. But now we can swim and don't have to worry about anything. Whoops. If I can remember how to dive, though, that'd be nice. That's not diving. Crap, how do I dive? That's gonna be kind of important later, and I hate how that thing actually likes me, but like all the Zoras are still attacking. That's nice. There's a heart piece over there. Can't really get that right now. So that was a little bit of a waste of time, but that's fine. I got the flipper, so now we can swim anywhere. And we can do a lot more, because I think there's actually something in here. Mysterious pond, won't you throw something in? Sure. Let's throw in... the... boomerang. Did you drop this? Yes. I like an honest person. I'll give you something better in return. You got the magical boomerang. You can throw this faster and farther than your old one. So, I've never even hardly used the boomerang, but it's upgraded now, and that's pretty cool. It doesn't work for every item, I don't think. Whoops. Well, I hope that works anyway, because that'd be pretty cool. Yes, I did. Don't drop it again. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure it's just for the bow, which is okay. Or not the bow, the boomerang. So, now the boomerang's a little less useless, I guess. I mean, it damages things now, but it's still fairly useless. Anyway, if I remember correctly, that's gonna be useful for the next dungeon, I hope. Like, I really don't remember, but I think it is. I'm actually gonna go back into this portal, and I'm gonna go to the Dark World Zora River because I know there's something there for us. I know that for a fact. Well, I just jumped in this river like an idiot, but I guess it's a shortcut, so it wasn't a shortcut. And I'm gonna get hit because I don't know how to dive. How do you dive? Seriously, how do you dive? I'm pushing like everything. That's not what I want. I'll have to figure out how to dive later. But he said if you dive, you can do other stuff, but whatever. So now I'm kind of paranoid of all these waterfalls. What about this? This is one of those things he was talking about. And now I don't know where I am. That's not useful. I'm gonna go back in now. I wish I knew how to get out of this water. Oh, I should have just kept swimming down. That's fine though. This time, hopefully, I don't jump in the water though, because that's kind of that's kind of like the one bad thing about having the flippers. Like, if you accidentally jump into the water, you can swim now, so you don't just instantly get teleported back. And honestly, I mean, it's cool that you can swim now, but it's just sometimes you accidentally jump into the water when you don't mean to, and it just kind of really screws you over. What does this say? This way. Lake of Ill-omen. That sounds nice. Please don't kill me. I really don't want to walk all this way again. It's okay though, because I'm like right near where I need to be. Because if we take this and throw this in here, was it you who disrupted my peaceful nap? I will give you this if you go away. And we get the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. So this thing is pretty cool, and it's, if I remember, it's actually vital to beat the game, so that's one good reason to have it. And that's really all I gotta say about it. Well, use it later. Crap. We'll use it later when we're surrounded by enemies, maybe, but wow, that was a talented jump. And I'm gonna die. I just know I am. Actually, I kind of feel like I should die though, because wait, how do I go back? Okay. But I feel like I should die though, because I'll probably get back to where I want to be faster. And I've literally like done nothing else in this episode besides get some magic powder and flippers and die. But that's fine. I expected there to be like a couple episodes of me running around the world doing various things with very little happening, so I'm not too upset about it, I guess. Also, there are bees in this game, and they're pretty evil. Oh, there's also one other thing I think we can do right now. So let's do that. If we come down here, like I said, I'm probably going to unfortunately die. So if I do, I'll just come back here, but because it's not hard to get back. But I still hate it. Okay. So these things can actually be destroyed with our hammer. They work like the pegs. And if we come over here, this is actually parallel to where our house is. And we have this guy. 100 rupees for 30 bombs. 30 bombs for 100 rupees. Please buy it, mister. So, apparently this is Link's Dark World equivalent. This weird elephant thing. I don't get it either. Anyway. So, if we follow the map, this is about where the second dungeon is. Which is almost where the second dungeon was, or actually, just make this the 4th dungeon. Honestly, this whole thing confuses me because you have the first 3 dungeons, and then they're labeled 1, 2, and 3, and then you have, like, the other dungeons and all that. I'm not sure if I should call it Dungeon 2 or Dungeon 4, and wow, that's a really rude hiding place. Anyway, this is the next dungeon. If we try to enter... Oh, we actually can enter. Well, actually, let's look in there. I've never actually entered this dungeon before doing this before. I'm kind of curious now. Maybe I can find some healing or whatever. Whoops. No. Okay, so we literally can't do anything. And I'm pretty sure Sarahasula is going to give us a hint. But since I already know what to do, I'm just going to go ahead and do it just so I don't waste any more time. But I died. Go figure. I'll cut it back to there. Okay, I made it back outside. I'm not doing very good health-wise, but that's okay. We're going to go back to the light world. And the light world is safe, safe, safe. Wow, hi. Rude much. You know, I'm kind of wondering what was going through that guard's head as I was about to stab him. Like, I wonder if he's just like, what? Where did he come from? Unless, you know, unless their minions know that, you know, about the Dark World and stuff. Anyway, last time we came in here, we got some bombs, but this time, if we pull this lever, we get bombs. We get lots of bombs. But if we pull this lever, this floodgate gets unlocked. And yes, I totally meant to show that off first. Just don't question it. And these anti-fairies, if we use the magic powder on them, boom. Well, okay, you couldn't see it, but he became a fairy. And now, there's... If I can kill this guy. A piece of heart. And there's also this fish. Which... Fish! Fish, please! Alright, so now we have this fish, and there's some kind of side quest with this fish. I think all you gotta do is just throw it in the ocean, right? Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? So what you're saying is, it's a secret to everyone. Aw, really? Okay, well, if you leave the screen, you gotta redo this, but whatever. It's fine. It's not hard or anything. And this does give me another chance to get a fairy, so I cannot complain about that. of course I collected it when I was gonna try to capture it, but that's fine. It seems every dungeon has a fairy fountain anyway, so... Now I have sword beam. I don't need that heart, but I'm gonna take it! Okay, well, speaking of taking things, that bird just had to get the last hit, huh? Also, I know I've addressed it, but I really hate the Dark World because it's like, it's crazy how, like, much damage the enemies do. I get that it's supposed to, like, represent progression and stuff, but honestly, they're way too tough. Like, they're taking, like, 6 or, 3 or 4 hearts at a time. It's ridiculous. Anyway, now as you can see, since the floodgates are up, or down, or whatever, somehow it floods this temple, and we can now go through normally. And like I said, and like as I remembered, we needed the flippers, so without them, we would have just continuously drowned, and that would be fun. But I seem to have reached a pretty good limit of when to stop the video, so... And I know I didn't do a lot in this video. Like I said, all I did was get a couple flippers, and what the frick is that thing? Holy... No, stick your tongue out again. That is so freaky. Okay, stop sticking your tongue out now. You're freaking me out, buddy. Anyway, yeah, all we did was get some flippers and some magic powder, but really, I mean, it's good enough, I guess. I mean, the flippers are required. And the magic powder will help us in the future because these dungeons are gonna be full of anti-fairies. Like, we've already seen, like, so many anti-fairies in the past, and, like, all the other dungeons in the game. So, really, it won't be any different. It'll just help us get more fairies when I can't find the fairy fountain. And I am rambling on for way too long. Sorry about that. Anyway, join me in the next episode when we take on Dungeon 2. Yeah, I'll just put the name of it in post. Alright, see you guys then. Bye.